Hey everyone, I'm Tonka, and I'm here today to show you some of the awesome new tanking skills Berserkers get at level 65, and how they stack up against a boss like Caprima in her updated lair. Berserkers have always been a lot of fun to play, with lots of charging attacks, big damage, and constant offense. You still level the same way, but now at level 65, you'll be able to roll as a tank. When tanking, the action centers on your axe blocking skills, so you'll need to focus on timing and fast reactions. There's a quest that unlocks when you hit level 65 up in Highwatch. You're introduced to Tarkloon, a master berserker who walks you through the new skills and how to use them. The first one you learn is Intimidation, which pretty much unlocks everything else. It's a toggle, and when you have Intimidation on, you're constantly generating aggro from nearby enemies. It's all about that aggro when you're the tank. A lot of your regular rotation will also generate extra aggro, and there's a few combos that really keep the focus on yourself. The drawback is that while you're tanking, you can't really charge skills. Thunderstrike and Vampiric Blow charge normally, but other charge skill favorites like Cyclone are not available when tanking. You'll still be doing your level 65 damage, just not the crazy mad damage you normally deliver. For more information, check the tooltips for each skill affected by Intimidation. So one thing that Berserkers are really going to like is that they now have a dodge while tanking. The new skill Evasive Roll works just like the Warrior and Slayer versions, and really helps you get into place so you can plant that axe. Another new skill to get you around the fight is Overwhelm. This one doesn't need Intimidation to work, and combines a charge with some pretty hefty damage for any monsters in your way. It will knock them down, but don't get too excited for PvP. The knockdown effect only works on monsters. So let's talk about combos. The easiest one to explain is Axe Block and Axe Counter. It's pretty simple and a lot like the Lancer Standfast Shield Counter combo, but you have to have Intimidation on for it to work. And you'll only take half damage if you're hit while attacking. But if you're looking to get a lot of aggro really fast, use Punishing Strike. It's a new skill that unlocks with Intimidation, and it's really cool. Hit the button once to attack, and again to charge forward for another one. Not only does this generate aggro, but that second hit also lowers the target's endurance. Follow up with Raise, which still knocks monsters down, but generates aggro with Intimidation on. Then follow up with Flatten to finish them off. This chain generates a ton of aggro. Now, there's a couple skills that have very different effects while tanking. Fiery Rage switches to an AoE aggro taunt and no longer affects your stats. Unchained Anger now trades mana for health, which is the other way around when you're not tanking. Berserker's new tanking abilities include dodging, taking aggro, and blocking a high amount of damage. Against a boss like Caprima, you have to be mindful of her special attacks. She has large AoE attacks, which force you to run to her or away from her. Evasive Roll and Overwhelm will help you reposition faster. Berserkers offer a lot of variety to your endgame. Log in, pick up your axe, and check out the ever-changing world of Terra.